work with self-employed applicants?
Most definitely. Self-employed is probably a good between 40 and 50% of my business. Self-employed is a little different than employed. Self-employed means that it depends on whether we need 1 year or 2 year tax returns. You have to be self-employed minimum of 2 years to do a loan. You have to have 2 years tax returns. After 5 years, we only need 1 year tax returns. So that's something really you need to pay attention to. Self-employed, there's a variety of ways it works. Self-employed can go from what we call Schedule C on your tax return. You just DBA'd, whatever. You can go to K1, which would come as that's a S corporation, which flows through you a little different. And there's a C corporation, like you're an employee of your corporation. But if you own more than 51 or more than 25% of it, we need all those returns as well too.
How does being self-employed impact the process?
More paperwork. There's going to be more paperwork on self-employment. We got to verify. We have to know what your income is. Most of my self-employed, I make $150,000 a year. You gross $150,000 a year. What are you going to be at net? So what we need, what we call adjusted gross income. What I do is I get your tax returns and we're looking through them. There's things we get to add back into them. Remember, depreciation adds back 100%. But remember, when you're doing your tax returns, especially if you're an S corporation, those meals and entertainment stuff that you put on there, they don't get you a tax break, but we reduce it from your income. There's some things I like to talk to people about how to adjust their income, how to get things correctly. Like a lot of people, if they're getting ready to buy a house and their taxes are going to be due in April, we have a contact. I tell them to get a hold of me first. Let's go over. Don't file until I look at your tax returns and see where we're adjusting out at.
Do you have any more tips for self-employed applicants?
Yes, if you're self-employed and you get ready to buy a house, make sure you contact your mortgage person before you file your tax returns. You need to look those numbers over and get, saving $50 on your tax bill and losing a house is not worth it. We need to look over and tell your AGI and get all that stuff corrected. You need to have a guy that understands tax returns. Like my favorite phrase is, I read tax return like you read Dr. Seuss. Hey, thanks for watching today. Hopefully I gave you some good information. And if you think you like the information you got and want to deal with me, call Chuck Weaver at chuckweavermortgage.com, or you can always reach me on my cell phone, 214-460-2224. Thank you.